Live from the Weber Academy Performing Arts Center, the Calgary Invitational Elementary Spelling Bee.
We'd like to welcome you to the 6th Annual Calgary Invitational Elementary Spelling Bee, hosted by Weber Academy and presented by Global Calgary, Global News Radio 770 CHQR, and the Calgary Herald. On our stage, we have over 80 elementary students representing over 25 schools and area elementary schools. We started with 25 at one point. 6 years ago, there were 25, and again, the joy of having all of these kids on stage is amazing. All of them will be participating in our spelling bee today. Please welcome them, if you will. Here are this year's contestants. Open up these curtains, please. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the face of fear and terror. You guys aren't scared, are you? Maybe a little nervous? Who's a little nervous? Go on. Who's a lot nervous? Who's a Washington Capitals fans? No, don't answer that. We'll have to remove you too. Please let us introduce, if you don't mind, our panel of judges, esteemed, if you will. Jerry Meisinger, event coordinator and pronouncer. Jerry, hi. Denise Russell, one of our judges. Hi, Denise. Where are you? There she is. Corey Chalafou, who is joining us tonight as a judge as well. And Brigitte Dendorfer, a judge and timer. Great to have our esteemed judges here today. My name is Phoenix, and yes, we are excited to be here with you to watch these bright and talented young elementary school students take part in this fun event. The Calgary Invitational Elementary Spelling is being live streamed via the Global TV website and a link on the Weber Academy website. A 1-hour highlight episode will be posted to the Weber Academy website in the coming weeks. The rules and regulations of today's Spelling Bee are outlined in the event program, and our contestants have been briefed on the rules earlier today. Is that true? You kind of sort of know the rules? Yeah. Note, we will be switching between Division 1 and Division 2 because sometimes kids get a little antsy, so we want to make sure that we get them involved right away. It's Division 1. It is round 1. Let's begin. Line them up. Let's go. Each of the contestants will have a decision to make. The first one of the day is which microphone to use. And we'll do that, so we'll start off Division 1, Grade 1 from Rundle College. This is Elizabeth.
Your word is complete.
Complete. C-O-M-P-L-E-T-E.
Say the word again.
Complete.
That is correct.
Next is Tyler. Tyler?
Your word is mailboxes.
Mailboxes. M-A-I-L-B-O-X-S. Mailboxes.
That was really close. Hang on for 1 second. You know what mistake you made? You said S, and whenever a word ends in X, you have to put an ES. What grade are you in, sweetheart? Grade 3? Is this the first time you're at our spelling bee? You are an amazing, amazing speller. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Tyler. From Menard School, here's Marley.
Your word is lukewarm.
Lukewarm. L-U-K-E-W-A-R-M. Lukewarm.
That is correct.
From Masters Academy and College, this is Dara A.
Your word is violet.
Violet. V-I-O-L-E-T. Violet.
That is correct.
From St. Maria Goretti, this is UV.
Your word is diaper.
Diaper. D-I-A-P-E-R. Diaper.
That is correct.
From Glenmore Christian Academy, this is Amelia.
Your word is matron.
Matron. A-M-A-T-R-O
Are you just a little nervous? Yeah, you know what you did? You said A first. And sometimes, you know what? You make mistakes and that's okay because you're just a little nervous. Do you want to try spell it again? How do you spell it the right way?
M-A-T-R-O-N. Matron.
You will never forget how to spell that, will you? You did a great job. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Amelia. From Bearspaw Christian School, this is Samuel.
Your word is transporting.
Transporting. T-R-A-N-S-P-O-R-T-I-N-G. Transporting.
That is correct.
From Reynard School, this is Devin.
Your word is promptly.
Promptly. P-R-O-M-P-T-L-Y. Promptly.
That is correct.
From A.E. Bowers Elementary, Zaheen.
Good choice. Your word is invitation.
Invitation. I-N-V-A-T-A-T-I-O-N.
Close. I-N-V-I-T-A-T-I-O-N. What grade are you in, sweetheart?
3.
3. And is this your first time at the spelling bee?
No.
No? Were you here last year? Excellent. Do you think you're going to try again next year?
Yeah.
Fabulous. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Zaheen. From FFCA, this is Michelle.
Michelle, your word is enormous.
Enormous. E-N-O-R-M-A-U-S.
Say the word.
Enormous.
That was really close. You said A-U-S and it should be O-U-S. You did a great job. I hope we see you next year. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. Next up is Ryan E.
All right, Ryan, your word is halter.
Could you please repeat the word?
Halter.
Could you please give me the definition?
Yes, a rope or strap with or without a part that encircles the head that is used to lead or tie up a horse or other animal. Halter.
Halter. H-A-L-T-E-R. Halter.
Absolutely correct. Good job.
Next up is Chelsea.
Your word is Viking.
V.
Oh, say the word for me first, please.
Viking.
Yes.
V-I-K-I-N-G.
Say the word again.
Viking.
That is correct.
From Alamedina Language Charter, this is Bajat.
Your word is pouted.
Pouted. P-O-U-T-E-D. Pouted.
That is correct.
From River Valley School, this is Noah.
Noah, your word is canal.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yes, Kyle steered the boat into the narrow canal.
May I have the definition, please?
An artificial waterway designed for navigation or for draining or irrigating land. Canal.
Canal. C-A-N-E-L. Canal.
That was really close. C-A-N-A-L. I have a feeling you're going to remember how to spell that word, right? You are an amazing speller. Let's give Noah a round of applause.
Thank you, Noah. From Panorama Hills, this is Paris.
Your word is temple.
Pronunciation.
Temple.
Definition.
A building dedicated to the worship of a deity.
Sentence.
The Millers admired the ornate architecture of the Temple of Angkor on their trip to Cambodia.
Is it temple?
Temple.
T-E-M-P-L-E.
Say the word.
Temple.
That is correct.
From Murdoch College, Valeria.
Your word is warmth.
Warmth. W-A-R-M-T-H. Warmth.
That is correct.
From Sam Livingston, here's Oliver.
Your word is aspect.
Aspect. A-S-P-E-C-T. Aspect.
That is correct.
From Westbound Charter School, this is Lucas.
Your word is newlyweds.
Newlyweds. N-E-W-L-Y-W-E-D-S. Newlyweds.
That is correct.
Next group. And now we're going to switch over to Division 2, the first two rows of Division 2. Words are different because the kids are a little bit older, and they'll line up accordingly, and then we'll switch back to Division 1 in just a moment. From Weber Academy, this is Summit.
Summit, your word is vegetation.
Vegetation. V-E-G-E-T-A-T-I-O-N. Vegetation.
That is correct.
From Glenmore Christian Academy, here is Olivia.
Your word is defensiveness.
Defensiveness. D-E-F-E-N-S-I-V-E-N-E-S-S. Defensiveness.
That is correct.
From Balmoral School, this is Daniel.
Your word is cyclops.
Cyclops. C-Y-C-L-O-P-S. Cyclops.
That is correct.
Rachel is next.
Your word is segregation.
Segregation. S-E-G-R-E-G-A-T-I-O-N. Segregation.
That is correct.
From Balmoral School, this is Kevin.
Your word is Chesapeake.
Chesapeake. C-H-E-S-A-P-E-A-K-E. Chesapeake.
That is correct.
From Rundle College, Fareed.
Your word is callous.
Callous. C-A-L-L-O-U-S. Callous.
That is correct.
From Balmoral School, Fizza.
Your word is grandiose.
Grandiose. G-R-A-N-D-I-O-S-E. Grandiose.
That is correct.
From Almadena Language Charter Academy, Omar.
Omar, your word is atoll.
Atoll. A-T-O-L-L. Atoll.
That is correct.
From Rundle College, Sia.
Your word is dexterity.
Dexterity. D-E-X-T-E-R-I-T-Y. Dexterity.
That is correct.
Glenmore Christian Academy welcomes Ian. Ian, if you could step over to the other microphone. Thank you.
All right, your word is barrette.
Barrette. B-A-R-R-E-T-T-E. Barrette.
That is correct.
From Edison School, Dave.
Your word is marmalade.
Marmalade. M-A-R-M-A-L-A-D-E. Marmalade.
That is correct.
From St. Ambrose, this is Casey.
Casey, your word is exasperation.
Exasperation. E-X-A-S-P-E-R-A-T-I-O-N. Exasperation.
Absolutely correct.
From Weber Academy, Merritt.
Merritt, your word is reprobate.
Reprobate. R-E-P-R-O-B-A-T-E. Reprobate.
That is correct.
From Westmount Charter School, Shazan.
Your word is annoyance.
Annoyance. A-N-N-O-Y-A-N-C-E. Annoyance.
Absolutely correct.
From Weber Academy, here is Julia. Julia, I'm sorry. Julia, can you take the other microphone, please? There we go.
Julia, your word is conspiracy.
Conspiracy. C S-P-I-R-A-C-Y. Conspiracy.
That is correct.
From Brentwood Elementary, Dipto.
Your word is chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee. C-H-I-M-P-A-N-Z-E-E. Chimpanzee.
That is correct.
Now we're going to switch back to Division 1 again. If we could have the next two rows, please make their way up to the microphone. This is Division 1. Still round number 1. We just want to share some love between both of the divisions. And we will continue with this gentleman from the University Elementary School, Sahiti. Oh, this young lady, I'm sorry. Yes, Sahiti.
All right, your word is strident.
S-T.
Oh, say the word for me first, please.
Strident.
Strident.
S-T-R-Y-D-E-N-T. Strident.
Close. S-T-R-I-D-E-N-T. Is this your first year at the Spelling Bee? Are you having fun so far? Great. Well, we hope to see you back next year. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Sahiti. Please welcome Evelyn.
Your word is rotating.
Rotating. R-O-T-A-I-D-I-N-G.
Say the word.
Rotating.
That was close. R-O-T-A-T-I-N-G. Is this your first time at the Spelling Bee? What grade are you in?
2.
Grade 2. Do you think you want to try again? We hope so. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Thank you, Evelyn. Please welcome from FFCA, this is Dara F.
All right, your word can be confused with another one, so I'll give you the definition. The word is Norse, and it means of or relating to ancient Scandinavia or the language of its inhabitants. Norse.
Norse. N-O-R-S-E. Norse.
That is correct.
From Glenmore Christian Academy, Joe.
Your word is decent.
Decent. D-E-C-E-N-T. Decent.
That is correct.
From Edison School, Ava.
Your word is sullen.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Yes. When his name was called in class, Trey looked up in sullen resentment. Sullen.
Sullen. S-U-L-A-N. Sullen.
That's close. S-U-L-L-E-N. Is this your first year at the Spelling Bee? Are you having fun so far? Not really?
No.
Well, you know what? You are doing an amazing job. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Ava. From Weber Academy, this is Habib.
Habib, your word is abroad.
Abroad. A-B-R-O-A-D. Abroad.
That is correct.
Also from Weber Academy, Akil.
Your word is clambering.
Clambering. C-L-A-M-B-E-R-I-N-G. Clambering.
Absolutely correct.
From Renard School, Piotr.
Your word is cinders.
Cinders. C-I-N-D-E-R-S. Cinders.
That is correct.
From Bearspaw Christian School, Benedict.
Your word is neglected.
Neglected. N-E-G-L-E-C-T-E-D. Neglected.
That is correct.
From Glenmore Christian Academy, Dara O.
Your word is salvation.
Salvation. S-A-L-V-A-T-I-O-N. Salvation.
That is correct.
From Westmount Charter School, Rashini.
Your word is plantations.
Plantations. Plantations. Plantations.
That is correct.
From St. Jerome Elementary, Joel.
Your word is unison.
Definition, please.
Unison, in precise and perfect agreement, used with in. Unison.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Mrs. Kelly had her class recite the alphabet in unison.
Unison. U-N-I-C-E-N. Unison.
It's close. U-N-I-S-O-N. Is this your first time at the Calgary Invitational?
No.
No. How many years before? 1 or 2?
I was here when I was in grade 1.
And what grade? You're in grade 3 now?
Yep.
You think you're going to try next year for grade 4? Let's give him a big round of applause.
Thank you, Joel. From Royal Oaks School, Al-Amin.
Your word is pastures.
Pastures. P-A-S-T-U-R-E. Pasture.
Did you say it? That was really close. Pastures has an S on the end. Pastures. What's your name, sweetie?
Almi.
And have you been here before? No? Do you think you want to try again next year? Maybe. Well, you know what? It takes a lot of work. So please, let's join us in giving him a big round of applause.
Thank you, Al-Amin. Al-Amin, out that way, out that way, out that way. Up next from FFCA, this is Matthew.
Matthew, your word is nursery.
N-U-R.
Oh, say the word for me first, please.
Nursery. N-U-R-S-E-R-Y. Nursery.
That is correct.
From Rundle College, Reagan.
Your word is levied.
Levied. L-E-V-V-I-E-D. Levied.
So close. L-E-V-I-E-D, not 2 V's. Have you been here before?
Yes.
Yes? Do you think you're going to try again next year?
That's a good, maybe.
Well, you know what? You're doing a great job, and we're proud to have you. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Reagan. From Westmount Charter School, Nevin.
Your word is improvise.
Improvise. I-M-P-R-O-V-I-S-E. Improvise.
That is correct.
From Edison School, Addie.
Your word is musician.
Musician. M-U-S-I-C-I-A-N. Musician.
That is correct.
From River Valley School, Ryan R.
Your word is precise.
Precise. P-R-S-E. Precise.
P-R-E-C-I-S-E. Have you been here before, sweetie? No? Are you having fun? That's good. Let's give her a round of applause. Good job.
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay.
Now we switch our attention back to Division 2 and we continue with a young lady from Rennert School. This is Isha.
Just have to find my words, Phoenix. All right. Your word is ricochet.
Ricochet. R-I-C-O-C-H-E-T. Ricochet.
That is correct.
From West Spring School, Mabel.
Your word is paralysis.
Paralysis. P-A-R-A-L-A-S-I-S. Paralysis.
This word comes from Greek to Latin, so there's a Y. P-A-R-A-L-Y-S-I-S. Were you here last year?
Yeah.
Well, it was lovely to have you back, and we hope we see you next year. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Thanks, Mabel. From Westbound Charter, this is Landon.
Your word is commendable.
Commendable. C-O-M-M-E-N-D-A-B-L-E. Commendable.
That is correct.
From River Valley School, Tara.
Your word is boisterously.
Boisterously. B-O-I-S-T-E-R-O-U-S-L-Y. Boisterously.
Did you study that one?
Yes.
Because you got it right.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Rundle College, this is Noel.
Your word is tribulations.
Tribulations. T-R-I-B-U-L-A-T-I-O-N-S. Tribulations.
That was a bit tricky. You said T-R-I-B or U-B, two B's, and whatever comes out of your mouth is written in permanent marker. So unfortunately, we have to ding you on that one. T-R-I-B-U-L-A-T-I-O-N-S. You are an amazing speller, and thank you for competing today. Let's give
Thank
him
you,
a
Noel.
round of applause.
From Griffith Woods, Akanksha.
Your word is incessant. Oh, say the word for me, sweetheart.
Incessant. I-N-S-E-C-A-N-T. Incessant.
That's a tricky one, all those S sounds. I-N-C-E-S-S-A-N-T, incessant. Thank you very much for competing today. You are an amazing speller. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Akanksha. From Dr. Martha Cohen School, Miriam.
Your word is truculently.
Can I please have the definition?
Yes, in a cruel or fierce manner.
Can you please repeat the word?
Truculently.
Truculently. T-R-U-E-L-E-N-T. Truculent.
It's a tricky one. T-R-U-C-U-L-E-N-T-L-Y. Is this your first year at the Spelling Bee?
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Great. Well, we hope to see you next year. Thank you so much for participating.
Thanks, Miriam.
Thank you.
From River Valley School, this is Nicholas.
Nicholas, your word is fluorescent.
Fluorescent. F-L-U-O-R-E-S-C-E-N-T. Fluorescent.
Absolutely correct.
Shekinah.
Your word is Methuselah. You don't have to bend down, sweetheart. We can hear you.
Okay.
Methuselah.
Can you repeat the word?
Methuselah.
M-E-T-H-U-S-E-L-E-A. Methuselah.
Did you study that word? It was tricky. Methuselah. Were you here last year in the spelling bee? Yeah, do you think you'll try again for next year? You're an amazing speller. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thanks, Shekinah. From Bearspaw Christian School, please welcome Maya.
Maya, your word is entrepreneurs.
Definition, please.
People who own and manage a business.
Can you please repeat the word?
Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs.
Absolutely correct.
From William D. Pratt School, Abdumalik.
Your word is anecdote.
Anecdote. A-N-I-C-D-O-T-E. Anecdote.
This is a tricky one. It's A-N-E-C-D-O-T-E. Have you been here before? No? Are you having fun? Well, I hope to see you next year. Thank you so much for participating.
Thank you, Abdumalik. From Renard School, Chelsea.
Chelsea, your word could be confused with a homophone, so I'll give you the definition. The word is malign, and it means to utter injuriously, misleading, or deliberately and damaging false reports about. Malign. Sorry, malign.
M-A-L-I-G-N. Malign.
That is correct.
From Edison School, Safi.
Your word is dragoons.
Dragoons. D-R-A-G-O-O-N-S. Dragoons.
Absolutely correct.
Next up is Joshua.
Your word is mandible.
Mandible. M-A-N-D-A-B-L-E. Mandible.
One letter, M-A-N-D-I-B-L-E. Have you been here before?
No.
No. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Well, it's wonderful to have you participate. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Joshua. From Renard School, this is Dia.
Your word is taxidermy.
Taxidermy. T-A-X-I-D-E-R-M-Y. Taxidermy.
That is correct.
From Westmount Charter, Misha.
Your word is boroughs. Now, it could be confused with another word, so I'm going to give you the definition, all right? Boroughs, and it means medieval groups of houses forming towns. Boroughs or boroughs?
Boroughs. B-O-R-O-U-G-H-S. Boroughs.
That is correct.
From River Valley School, Nesh.
Your word is propaganda.
Propaganda. P-R-O-P-A-G-A-N-D-A. Propaganda.
That is correct.
From Bearspaw Christian School, Kayla.
Your word is conundrum.
Conundrum. Definition, please.
A puzzle or problem that is usually intricate and difficult to solve. Conundrum.
C.
Can you say the word for me, sweetheart?
Conundrum. C-O-N-U-N-D-R-U-M. Conundrum.
Just going to remind you to speak a little bit louder and clearer, but that is correct.
Okay, let's get the final row of Division 1 to come up to the microphone, please. And lined up right behind them, the final row of Division 2 can go right behind them as well, too. So the final row of Division 1, followed by the final row of Division 2. And we bring our attention, if you just stop at the carpet. You can stop at the carpet.
Back up,
Moses, I'm
sweetheart.
going to get you back up just a little bit. And from Edison School, this is Aditi.
Your word is simulate.
Simulate. SIMULATE. Simulate.
That is correct.
From River Valley School, Moses.
Your word is heralded.
Can you repeat this word?
Heralded.
Can you give me this word in a sentence?
Yes. Mrs. Hesch's announcement that the class would have extra time for recess was heralded with cheers.
Heralded. HARELDED. Heralded.
That was close. HERALDED. What grade are you in, sweetheart?
3.
3. Are you having fun?
Yes.
Yes. Do you like spelling?
Yes.
Well, it's been lovely having you, and we hope to see you next year.
Thank you.
Let's give him a round
Thank
of
you,
applause.
Moses. Out that way. From Weber Academy, here's Emily.
All right, Amelie, your word is mohawk.
Mohawk. MOHAWK. Mohawk.
That is correct.
From Bears Paw Christian School, Joshua.
Your word is allowance.
Allowance. A L L O W A N C E. Allowance.
Absolutely correct.
From Leroy Daniels, Prava.
Your word is exterior. Oh, say the word for me, please.
Exterior. EXTEROR.
Close. EXTERIOR. Do you think you'll try again next year?
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's give him a big round of
Thank you,
applause.
Prava. Now we return to Division 2. This is the final row of Division 2 from Richard Secord School, Shelton.
All right. Your word is piteously.
Piteously. PITEOUSLY. Piteously.
Absolutely correct.
From Glenmore Christian Academy, please welcome Prem.
Your word is facilitate.
Facilitate. FACILITATE. Facilitate.
That is correct.
From Masters Academy and College, this is Dominic.
Dominic, your word is premonition.
Premonition. PREMONITION. Premonition.
Okay. All right. Our judges are fast, but they are not that fast. Can you spell it again? And let's go just a little slower.
Okay.
Okay, go. Premonition.
Premonition. PREMONITION. Premonition.
Still pretty fast. They might get a sprained wrist, but just try to slow down a little bit next time, but you are correct.
From Edison School, Avinash.
Your word is massacres.
Massacres. MASSACRES. Massacres.
That is correct.
And from Bears Paw Christian School, AJ.
Your word is subterranean.
Subterranean. SUBTERRANEAN. B T E R R A N I A N. Subterranean.
That was so close. It's E-A-N, not I-A-N. What grade are you in, sweetheart?
5.
5. Do you think you'll try again next year?
Yes.
Thank you so much for
Thank
participating.
you, AJ. Okay, let's get the first 2 rows of Division 1. We are now in round number 2. So the first 2 rows of Division 1, if you can make your way around. How are they doing so far, folks? They're okay?
Let's give them a round of applause.
Few challenges along the way, but we're going to give them another try. Here we go with round number 2, and Elizabeth is making her way to the front. You, young lady, can decide which microphone you'd like to use. This, again, is Elizabeth.
All right. Your word is committee.
Committee. C-U-M-I-T-T-Y.
Say the word.
Committee.
That's a tricky one. It's got a lot of double letters. Are you ready for this? C-O-M-M-I-T-T-E-E. You might remember that one after this, right? What grade are you in, sweetheart?
1.
1. Are you having fun up there?
Yeah.
We are very proud of you and your spelling. Thank you so much for
Thank you, Elizabeth. Up next is Marley.
Your word is consecutive.
Consecutive. C-O-N-S-E-C-U-T-I-V-E. Consecutive.
That is correct.
Dara A.
Your word is appointed.
Appointed.
Appointed. Can you say it for me again?
Appointed.
Appointed.
Appointed. A-P-P-O-N-I-T-E-D. Appointed.
I think you might be just a little nervous. You just switched a couple letters around. A-P-P-O-I-N-T-E-D. What grade are you in?
Grade 2.
Grade 2. Do you think you'll try again next year? We hope so. You're an amazing speller. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thanks, Dara. UV.
Your word is geometry.
Geometry. G-O-E-M-E-T-R-Y. Geometry.
That was close. G-E-O. You said G-O-E. G-E-O-M-E-T-R-Y. What grade are you in, sweetheart?
I am in grade 2.
Grade 2. Are you having fun today?
Yes.
Well, we hope to see you next year. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you, UV. Samuel.
Your word is scavenger.
Scavenger. S-C-A-N-V-E-N-G-E-R. Scavenger.
So close. Are you a little nervous up there?
Yes.
Yeah, but you know what? We can't tell because you look great. Except the word is S-C-A-V-E-N-G-E-R. What grade are you in?
Grade 3.
Grade 3. And are you having fun?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think you want to come back next year?
Yes.
We would love to have you. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Samuel. This is Devin.
Devin, your word is aerospace.
Aerospace. A-E-R-O-S-P-A-C-E. Aerospace.
Did you study that one?
Yeah.
We can tell. That is correct.
Well done.
Ryan E.
Your word is subdivision.
Could you please repeat the word?
Subdivision.
Could you please give me the definition?
A tract of land surveyed and divided into lots for purposes of sale. Subdivision.
Subdivision. S-U-B-D-I-V-I-O-N. S-U-B-D-I-V-I-O-N, subdivision.
So close. S-U-B-D-I-V-I-S-I-O-N, subdivision. Were you here last year?
No.
No. And what grade are you in?
3,
3. Do you think you're going to try again?
maybe.
Well, we would love to have you. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Ryan. Chelsea.
Chelsea, your word is instantaneous.
Instantaneous. I-N-S-I-N-E-I-S.
Say the word.
Instantaneous.
Instantaneous. Did you study that one? That's getting up there in the word lists. I-N-S-T-A-N-T-A-N-E-O-U-S. Instantaneous. Are you in grade 3?
Yes.
Yes. Have you been here before?
No.
No. Well, we hope to see you again next year. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Chelsea. Bajat.
Your word is miracle.
Miracle. M-I-R-A-C-L-E. Miracle.
That is correct.
Paris.
Your word is orchids.
Pronunciation.
Orchids.
Definition.
Plants of a family of herbaceous plants that have bulbous or thickened roots and extremely complex, showy flowers. Orchids.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
It's irregular from New Latin.
What was the word?
Orchids.
O-R-C-H-I-D-S.
Say the word.
Orchids.
That is correct.
Valeria.
Your word is calamine.
Calamine. C-A-L-A-M-I-N-E. Calamine.
That is correct.
Oliver.
Your word is composure.
Composure. C-O-M-P-O-S-U-R-E. Composure.
What grade are you again?
3.
3. Well, you got it right. Congratulations.
Up next is Lucas.
Lucas, your word is peroxide.
Peroxide. P-E-R-O-X-I-D-E. Peroxide.
What grade are you in?
2.
Well, that's amazing. You got it correct. Great job.
Now we switch our attention back to division number 2. This is round number 2. We started off once again with Summit.
All right, Summit. Your word is petulance.
Petulance. P-E-T-U-L-E-N-C-E. Petulance.
P-E-T-U-L-A-N-C-E. How many years have you been participating in this spelling bee?
6 years.
6 years. Let's give Summit a huge round of applause.
Thank you so much, Summit.
Amazing.
Thanks, buddy. Olivia.
All right. Your word has 2 possible spellings, okay? The word is endeavor, and it means to try very hard to do something. Endeavor.
Endeavor. E-N-D-E-A-V-O-R. Endeavor.
That is correct.
Daniel.
Your word is orthopedic.
Orthopedic. O-R-T-H-O-P-E-D orthopedic.
That is correct.
Rachel.
Your word is chandeliers.
Chandeliers. Chandeliers. Chandeliers.
That is correct.
Kevin.
Your word is acacias.
Acacias. ACACIAS. Acacias.
That is correct.
Fareed.
Your word is translucent.
Translucent. TRANSLUCENT. Translucent.
That is correct.
Fizza.
Your word is pulmonary.
Pulmonary. PULMONARY. Pulmonary.
Absolutely correct.
Omar.
Your word is clandestine.
Clandestine. CLANDESTINE. Clandestine.
All right. What grade are you in?
4.
4. You got that word right, but you got to slow down because my judges cannot get that on. So next time you come up, let's slow it down a bit, right? And by the way, don't lose the smile. It's great. All right, let's give them a round of applause.
Please welcome Sia.
Your word is hermetically.
Hermetically. HERMETICALLY. Hermetically.
That is correct.
Ian.
Your word is mythos.
Mythos. MYTHOS. Mythos.
You studied that, didn't you?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Dave.
Your word is pestiferous.
Pestiferous. PESTIFEROUS. Pestiferous.
I like the way you took your time and really thought about it, because that is correct.
Casey.
Your word is raillery.
Raillery. RAILLERY. Raillery.
That is correct.
Merritt.
Merritt, your word is incongruous.
Incongruous. INCONGRUOUS. Incongruous.
Absolutely correct.
Giselle.
Your word is connubial.
Connubial. CONNUBIAL. Connubial.
That is correct.
Julia.
Julia, your word is unpropitious.
Unpropitious. UNPROPITIOUS. Unpropitious.
I'm going to tell you right now that is correct. However, my judges cannot write that down. Great job. Slow down just a little bit, okay? All right, that is correct. Let's give her a round of applause.
Next up is Dipto.
Your word is Gauss.
Gauss. GAUSS. Gauss.
I'm pretty willing to bet nobody here can spell that in the audience. So that is correct. Good job.
So we'll take the next 2 rows of Division 1 if you guys can make your way up here to the microphone. So again, we revert back to Division 1, still round number 2, but it's Division 1.
What was my last
And we will start off
side? Okay, good.
with Dara F. Dara, the microphone's yours. Let's stop at the carpet, please. Joe, you just move back, please. Right back at the carpet.
Back up.
Back at the carpet. There we go. Sorry.
There you go.
This is Dara F.
All right. Your word is, it has two pronunciations, sophomore or sophomore.
Sophomore. S-O-F-O-M-O-O-R-E. Sophomore.
That's a tricky one. This is a Greek word, so there's no F in it. It's S-O-P-H-O-M-O-R-E. What grade are you in, sweetheart?
Grade 1.
Grade 1. Are you having fun here today?
Yeah.
Well, you should be very proud of yourself. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Dara. Joe.
Your word is quantum.
Quantum. Q-U-A-N-T-U-M. Quantum.
It's kind of hard to spell and look at yourself on the TV screen, right? Looks pretty good. You look okay?
Okay.
Do you want to know if you spelled the word right?
Of course I did spell the word right.
You did? Okay, well that's good. Perfect. All right, have a seat.
He did, Jerry. He did spell the word right. Thank you, Joe. Habib. Habib.
Love it. All right, Habib, your word is amputation.
Amputation. Can I have the definition, please?
Yes. Amputation, a cutting off.
Amputation. A-M-P-U-T-A-T-I-O-N. Amputation.
That is correct.
Akil?
Your word is linoleum.
Linoleum. L-I-N-O-L-E-U-M. Linoleum.
Absolutely correct.
Piotr?
Your word is impeccable.
Impeccable. I-M-P-E-C-A-B-L-E. Impeccable.
This is a tricky one. I-M-P-E-C-C-A-B-L-E. What grade are you in, sweetheart?
3.
Grade 3. And have you been in the spelling bee before? What do you think of it so far? Are you having fun?
Sure.
Sure? Okay. Well, you know what? Think about it, because we'd love to have you back next year. All right, let's give him a round of
Piotr.
applause.
Now up is Benedict.
Benedict, your word is contagious.
Definition, please.
Communicable by contact. Contagious.
Contagious. C-O-N-T-A-G-I-O-U-S. Contagious.
That is correct. Great
Dara
job.
O.
Your word is vociferous.
Can you please repeat the word?
Vociferous.
Vociferous. V-O-C-I-F-E-R-O-U-S. Vociferous.
Did you study that one? Absolutely correct. Great job.
Rashini?
Your word is reservoir.
Reservoir. R-E-S-I-V-O-I-R. Reservoir.
That was close. This is a tricky one. R-E-S-E-R-V-O-I-R. Have you been to the spelling bee before?
Yeah.
Yeah? What grade are you in?
3.
3. So last year?
The year before last
Oh,
year.
excellent. And do you think you'll try again for next year?
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Thank you, Rashini.
Thank you.
Please welcome Matthew.
All right, Matthew. Your word is azalea. Oh, say the word for me, sweetheart.
Azalea. A-C-A-L-I-A.
Azalea.
So close. Hang on for a second. A-Z-A-L-E-A. Have you been in the spelling bee before?
No.
No. And what grade are you in?
Grade 2.
Great. You're only in grade 2. Do you think you're going to try again next year? Yeah. Well, we would love to have you. Thanks so much. Give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Matthew. Nevin.
Your word is claustrophobic.
Claustrophobic. C-L-A-U-S-T-R-O-P-H-O-B-I-C. Claustrophobic.
Absolutely correct.
Addie.
Your word is crampon.
Crampon. C-R-A-M-P-O-N. Crampon.
That is correct.
So now we continue with Division 2. This is still round 2, and the balance of the contestants. This is Isha.
Sorry, Isha, we just have to make sure we have the right word lists. All right, your word is caravel.
Caravel. C-A-R-A-V-E-L. Caravel.
That is correct.
Landon.
Your word is expatiated.
Can I have the definition,
Expatiated. Spoke or wrote at length or in great detail.
Could you